Hey movers, thank you so much for meeting me on the mat today. I am guiding you through a hips and core sequence. So we will be moving through quite a bit of external rotation. We're gonna throw in some fun transitions and strengthen your core and open your hips at the same time. So let's begin in a wide child's pose today. So take those knees out wide, touch the toes together in the back, soften the hips down towards your heels and stretch those arms all the way out. And just surrender the mind down to the mat. And we'll just take some deep grounding breaths here. And see if you can just soften into this hip opening here. Soften the neck and the shoulders as well. Take one more breath. On your next inhale, we're shifting into tabletop position. So draw those knees in so they're about your hips distance apart. Wrists underneath those shoulders, knees are right underneath your hips. And let's go for cat-cows. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Carry on for a few more of those in your own time. Let's take one more. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Start to circle the shoulders over the wrists. Just warming up the hands and the wrist joints here. Change that direction. Circle the other way. All right, come back to center, back into that tabletop position. We're really gonna start mobilizing our hips now. So shift the weight so you can lift your left knee. We'll start with the left side. Left knee out to the left side here and see if you can bring the knee in line with the hip, okay? And then from here, we're just gonna circle the knee, circle that hip joint a few times, and then just change that direction, circle the other way. Good. Now bring it out to the side just like how we had it before. And this time I want you to flex your ankle, flex the foot, knee about in line with the hip. Now let's start to work through internal and external rotation. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a glute and hip burner. Okay, so I want you to dip the knee down slightly as if you're kind of rotating the hip in. And then as you exhale, rotate the knee up towards the ceiling. So they're very subtle movements. You don't have to overdo it to feel it. Okay, rotate it down. Rotate it up, just one more, rotate down, and external rotate up. Good, set the knee down, and we're gonna go for the other side. So take a moment here, just lift that right knee out to the right side, align it in line with your hip here, and just go for big circles. It doesn't matter which direction you start with. And then let's change that direction. Use your core to stabilize here as well. All right, lift the knee out to that right side. Once again, flex the ankle, dip the knee slightly down, and then send the knee up. Dip the knee slightly down, and then face it up. One more, dip down. Whew. Feeling it, and up. All right, set the knee down. Let's go right into our downward facing dog. So it should feel really, really good to just stretch out those legs. So start to pedal one foot at a time, stretch the calves. Really find length in the spine here, maybe roll out the neck a little bit. And take a moment to just scan your alignment here. Bring awareness into the hands. Draw the belly, the ribs in. Take one more breath. Let's exhale, bend the knees, start to walk the feet forward, up to the hands. And we're gonna hang out in a forward fold. Keep your feet about hips distance. Your choice of whether to keep the legs straight here, or maybe take a bend in the knees. All right, bend the knees, slowly roll the spine all the way up to standing and just circle those shoulders back. Give everything a little shake. All right, so we're gonna add in a fun transition to our sun salutation sequence. So I want you to bring your feet together. And we're gonna come right into Utkatasana, come right into chair. Take the fingertips, tap the mat, sweep those arms up, sink a little bit deeper into those heels. When you look down, make sure you can see your toes. Keep lengthening through both sides of the waist. Now we're gonna shift forward into the toes, lift your heels, find that balance. And I want you to sink down as low as you can possibly go, and then open the knees wide. So you're drawing the heels and the feet towards one another, and then just lengthen forward. I'm just gonna back up a bit here. Lengthen forward into our traditional Malasana. So the knees are wide, bow the head. From here, you're gonna sit all the way down onto your bum. Okay, we're kind of moving through this Baddha Konasana. Gotta adjust myself a little bit here. Moving through your butterfly pose all the way down onto your back body. Reach the arms overhead. All right, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna curl the hands or reach the hands towards those feet. Draw the belly down, keep the lower back grounding into the earth. Inhale, lengthen, arms overhead, feet back down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, curl for 3. Inhale, curl 4. Inhale, curl for 5. Good, hug the knees in. We're gonna rock and roll back up into your chair pose. So build a little momentum. See if you can rock up with or without the hands into your Utkatasana. Good, exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, your vinyasa. Okay, so go ahead and move through your child's pose, your chaturanga, or your downward facing dog. Choose your variation of a back bend as well, and then we'll just meet back in that downward facing dog. So hopefully we're already feeling a change in the rhythm of the breath, change in that internal heat. All right, let's go. Exhale, bend the knees. You can step or hop it forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, round 2. Take the fingertips, tap the mat for depth. Just reach the arms up. We're back in that Utkatasana. Shift into the toes, lift your heels, find that balance. Fix that focus forward as you sink down into that little squat. Take the knees wide. We're in traditional Malasana. Reach the arms forward, bow the head. Draw that belly in. Sit back onto your bum. Moving through your butterfly pose, through Baddha Konasana. Roll down onto the back body, reach the arms overhead. Let's go for those 5 butterfly curls. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. And 5. Inhale, hug the knees in towards your chest. Let's rock and roll a few times. Build that momentum with or without your hands. You're back in your chair pose. Extend, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump through. Maybe take a chaturanga, maybe take child's pose, maybe skip everything and go right back into your down dog. Meet me at this home base. One more deep breath in. Exhale, side out the mouth. Next, exhale, bend the knees, step or jump forward, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take one more round. Take the fingertips, tap the mat, sweep the arms up. We're in chair. Shift into the toes, lift your heels, sink low, all the way down. Take the knees wide, traditional malasana, that traditional yogi squat. Sit the bum down, soles of the feet come together. We're down onto the back body. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Make sure we're breathing. Exhale, 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. And 5. Inhale. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Rock and roll. Meet me back in that chair pose. Extend, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, your movement, your vinyasa. And just meet me back in your downward facing dog. Deep breath in, find length. Exhale, let it go. Let's exhale, bend the knees, step or jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's go back into that chair pose one last time so that we can shift into the toes and sink low into that malasana, just so that we can meet on the bum. We're gonna come into Baddha Konasana now. So bring the soles of the feet together, give the knees a little flutter. Just take note how your hips are feeling. Is your core activated? Are you breathing a little bit heavier? All right, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, take it forward any amount. Maybe you wanna walk the arms out. Maybe you wanna take more of a diamond shape, so you lengthen your heels away from you. Maybe you like the variation where the heels are close to you. Whatever feels good for your body. I'm going to be here for just a few more breaths. Inhale, go ahead and just ease your way up. Now make sure you have enough space behind you so you can lie all the way down onto the back body, but we're gonna go there nice and slow. So reach the arms out, start to hollow out the front body, draw the belly in, and we're gonna lower the spine down nice and slow. Try to keep those knees wide here, soles of the feet together. Good, and we're in Supta Baddha Konasana. So reclined butterfly pose. You can rest the hands on the tummy and just breathe. Feel your heartbeat. I'll invite you to stay here for as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for focusing on your hips and core with me. Namaste.